Hello everyone, my name is Lacey and today I have my wax empties and half empties from the last week to share with you. I decided to do it a little bit differently this week. Typically I have them separated by vendor or company and I kind of go through them like that. This week I have them separated into piles of what scents I melted each day. So I wanted to see how this went. I feel like it'll kind of give you a better idea of what the house was smelling like each day and kind of my thought process behind what I was melting. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know if you prefer it this way or if you prefer it by vendor. I think this way could be fun. And I did actually print out the melting challenge prompts so I could go through those with you. Typically I just check Patricia's Instagram every day, but I can just have this and then not have to do that. But what day are we starting with here? Today is 13th, 14th from no, I think. Okay, I think we're starting with the 7th, which was National No Housework Day, and that says to melt a spa / relaxing scent. Let me see if that will stay up there. I have the fan on, so stuff is blowing around. Okay, so, well, before we get into the wax, I actually have a couple non-wax things that I wanted to share with you. And the first thing is this Mr. Clean multi-surface cleaner. I just wanted to share this because it is in the scent Fresh from the Unstoppables line. And I know a lot of us fragrance lovers here are into the Unstoppables, and the Fresh scent is just amazing. So I just wanted to share this in case you haven't seen it yet. It smells just like the Unstoppables. I will say that the scent doesn't linger as long as I would like it to. I am typically a lavender fabuloso girl, and that scent lingers and I love it. But if you are like obsessed with the Unstoppables Fresh scent, it's worth trying these because it smells so good. I just use it to like mop the floors. I had a little bit left and I actually put it in my spray bottle for the countertops and stuff, but typically I use it to mop the floors, and it's just, it smells like laundry in your bathroom. Really, really good. So I just wanted to share that in case you love that scent and you haven't seen that yet. Be on the lookout for it. And then the other thing I have here is a sugar scrub from the Bathing Garden in Haute Macabre. I'm just gonna leave it there. I know I really struggled with that last time, but that's just how I'm saying it, and we're gonna leave it alone. It's a lavender butter sugar scrub. Love the Bathing Garden sugar scrubs. I'm sure I can't smell this anymore. I can smell it a little bit. I did like clean it out, but I can still smell it. This was really, really nice. I would get this one again in sugar scrubs, and I'm not one to like repurchase specific sugar scrubs very often. I like to kind of try all different ones, but this one I would get again. This one I feel like actually lingered on my skin for a while after I got out of the shower. The scent of it, not the actual product, but the scent of it lingered, and it was really nice. It smelled so good. I forget what the actual notes are. I feel like it's lavender. I don't know. I want to say like lavender, like Bonfire Bliss, and I don't know. That's kind of what I get from it, like lavender and bonfire. It was really, really nice. So I would get this one again for sure. I think that's in the Halloween collection. Okay, let's get into the wax. So what did I say? Oh, the 7th day was National No Housework Day. Melt a spa or relaxing scent. So what I melted was in the back room. I've mentioned before, I'm doing Scentsy testers in the back room. I'm doing either 3 of these like normal sized testers, or if I'm using the really little ones, I just do a bunch of them. But on this day I did Atlantic Air, which is just that really nice fresh, relaxing, oceanic air kind of scent. Really, really good. Love Atlantic air. So I did that with Waves and Wonders. When was this out? I can't remember. Was it like 2018 or something? This smelled good. I forget exactly what this is. I mean, it has that aquatic note, but it's not like as fresh as Atlantic air. It's a little bit deeper. I like this. I don't know that it was like a favorite, but it worked with the prompt. So Waves and Wonders, and then the other one that I melted that day was Prickly Pear and Agave. This used to be a favorite of mine. I had it in my club for a little bit. I do have a few bars. I feel like I overdid this one, so I took it out of my club, but I might end up regretting that because it's so good. I just did so much of it for so long. But it's so good. It's so fresh. It's green, but it's like fresh green. I think there's a floral in here too. I don't know. It's so good. I do have a couple bars, so I don't have to be too sad yet, but love Prickly Pear and Agave. And Prickly Pear and Agave with Atlantic air was really, really nice. So I did enjoy that little set in the back room. Then through the living room, dining room entryway, I had eucalyptus wreath going. This is a favorite of mine from Scentsy. It's just so good. So fresh. It's like fresh, earthy eucalyptus, but it's ever so slightly, there's like an ever so small hint of cologne in here to me. But mostly it's that fresh eucalyptus, and it's so strong. I love this. It's in my club. I have a few bars of it. I hope that one comes back. I think it's just a really nice scent for year round. In the kitchen, I melted Breathe Deeply from the Bathing Garden, eucalyptus, menthol, and green mint. Really nice. It's that kind of Vicks Vapo Rub kind of scent. Yeah, it's clearing my sinuses right now. It's good. This wasn't quite as strong as I would have expected it to be, just because typically those like sinus clearing scents are very strong, but it was definitely like a medium performer, and it smelled great and fresh and clean and relaxing in the kitchen. So that was nice. And then on that day, through the bedrooms and bathrooms, I had Shampure Aveda, which is one of my favorites ever from any vendor ever. It's coriander, eucalyptus, lavender, sweet orange, bergamot, and ylang-ylang. Other vendors have this scent. The Bathing Garden has my favorite. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Clean, fresh, relaxing, herbal. I love this. It's just like the freshest of the fresh. So Shampure Aveda always will be a repurchase. Performs so well for me. I would get a jumbo clam of this. I think I have 2 or 3 clams in my collection right now, but this is one that I would definitely get a jumbo clam of. It's a favorite. Okay, the next day was Melt a Kid scent. This one I melted in the kids' bedrooms, and this is Homie the Clown from Britta's. This is Sour Patch Kids, Blue Raspberry, Jolly Rancher, Cotton Candy frosting, and cotton candy frosting. Sorry. This was really good. It was super strong, and this was from 2021, September of 2021, and it was so strong. It was really good. I don't like it so much now in the bag, but while it was melting, it was that sweet candy, like sweet fruity candy scent in the kids' bedrooms, and it like filled their room. So I would probably get that again, especially for the kids' bedrooms, and especially for like Halloween time. That would be really nice. That was really good. So then on that same day, I had in the kitchen Cherry Vanilla Fizz from the Bathing Garden. This is cherry marshmallow, vanilla cream soda, cherry syrup, cotton candy sprinkles. This was lovely, and it was, I think I got this last year sometime. and it was much stronger this time and really good. Just a really good fizzy cherry vanilla. I loved it. Yeah, I would get that one again. I don't know if this is the summer collection or the Valentine's collection maybe. I feel like it might be the summer collection though. I'm gonna keep an eye out for that one. I really like that. In the bedrooms and bathrooms on that day, I did the Red Sea. Well, not in the kids' bedrooms. In our bedroom and the bathrooms, I did the Red Sea from Kay. This is Lost Cherry and Black Sea. And this was lovely. It was a little bit lighter than I was hoping for. I probably could have let it sit a little bit longer, but I would get this one again. I love that Lost Cherry. That's Lost Cherry is Tom Ford, right? I don't know, but it's like a perfume. I always get like a little hint of leather from the Lost Cherry scents. I don't know if that's just me, but I always do. I like it though. And with the Black Sea, Black Sea is one of my favorite scent oils. Oh, my hand, can you see that? My hand is shaking like aggressively. Anyway, love Black Sea, love Lost Cherry. This was really nice. Yeah, I would get this again. I did really like it in the bedroom especially. And then in the living room, dining room entryway, I had Hocus Pocus, Sanderson Sisters, Perfectly Wicked in Half the Warmers. And this is like a Lost Cherry dupe. So good. It's like cherry, blackberry, plum, spiced vanilla. It's almost a little incensey to me, and I do again get a slight hint of leather. It's really, really good. This is one of my favorites. I have it in my club. I have a few bars of it. Love it. So Half the Warmers were that, and Half the Warmers were Wizarding World from the Harry Potter collection. This idea I totally stole from Suzanne's Scented World, I think her channel name is. She, ooh, is that oil? Yes, there is oil leaking from another clam. Okay, well, anyway, she has raved about this combination, like in alternating warmers, I'm pretty sure she said. So that's what I did. And Wizarding World is another one of my favorites. It's in the catalog. I'm so happy it's in the catalog so I can get it whenever I want. It's so good. To me, it's mahogany, apple, vanilla. It's perfect. It's so good. This is currently my favorite, like, cologne kind of scent from Scentsy. And it's not necessarily cologne, but I could see it like leaning that way. Yeah, this is so good. If you haven't tried that yet, you need to try it. But together, these were really nice. I would do this combination again. That's probably what I will do with the rest of these cubes. Really enjoyed it. They're like equal strengths and equal longevity. They are really good paired together. So loved that. Kind of had that like cherry theme going through the house with like a masculine cologne situation. Oh no, woodsy cologne kind of thing. Anyway, in the back room I had, oh man, there is oil all over me. I think that's pink tulips that is leaking. In the back room I had cran apple crumble, which is, you know, cran apple. I don't get a lot of crumble from this. I get like a batter maybe. It's kind of similar to how cranberry muffin is for me. Cranberry muffin is like cranberry and batter rather than like cranberry and a cooked muffin, you know? I don't really get crumble. I get like cran apple creaminess kind of. Along with that, I had apple cherry strudel. I don't know that I've ever actually melted this one, and I know this one gets raved about for being super strong, but not for very long. And I kind of got that. Yeah, it was strong, I wouldn't say that it really overpowered the other scents I had going back there, but it did die off quickly. I liked it. I don't think it's one, I don't know. If it comes back in the fall, I might grab a clam of it to try, like 1 bar of it, but I don't know. It's not one that I'm gonna, you know, be upset if I can never get it again. And then I had white, amber, and teak going with those two. So I kind of played on the Wizarding World with the cherry from the Sanderson Sisters scent. I did some, you know, fruity kind of, and then like Wizarding World has the apple in it, so cherry and apple cherry strudel. There's the crayon apple and crayon apple crumble, and then with the white, amber, and teak, because I think Wizarding World does have mahogany in it, and white, amber, and teak kind of smells like mahogany teak wood. Different, but similar. And this was surprisingly a really nice blend going back there. I actually really liked it. I do really like that like mahogany teak wood kind of scent with all different kinds of stuff. So I really enjoyed that. Not that I would need to do this blend again, but I really enjoyed it while it was going. And that day through the house, it just smelled really good. Okay, I had to pause for a second because I got a call from the school nurse. So it might look a little bit different. I'm not sure if I got it back exactly the way that it was. But okay, so we just did the kids scent day. And I felt like the Disney and Universal scents kind of fit into the kids scent situation. Okay, next day was Easter, and the prompt was to melt something pastel or an Easter shaped wax. And I kind of did that, but I kind of just melted what I wanted to melt for Easter. So upstairs in the bedrooms and bathrooms, I did Spring Has Sprung. And I remember when this one came out and I wasn't like in love with it, but I really liked it this time. I do like florals a lot more now than I did when this was originally out. This has, I feel like it's gardenia, but I feel like there's like cedar wood and a citrus in here. It's really, really pretty. It's floral for sure, but it kind of has this like woodsiness in the background that I really like. So I really enjoyed this. It was a good performer. I think this was my last bar of it. If I ever saw it pop up in a flash sale for a good price, I would probably grab some of it, but it's nothing that I can't live without. But I did really like it. It was really pretty. The kitchen, I had the tea light warmer for the first half of the day. I had sticky toffee carrot pudding, and this was good. This reminded me of something. It almost kind of had a pretzel scent to it, like a little salty. It almost kind of smelled like a caramel pretzel to me, which I don't think is what I was expecting, but I did like it. I don't know that it's one I would get again. This was a sample, but I don't think I would purchase this one, but I did enjoy it while it was melting. And then I had in the bulb warmers carrot cake, and I also put this in the tea light warmer for the second half of the day. I do really like carrot cake, and I probably would get this one again. She has a really good carrot cake. It actually smells like carrot cake to me. Yeah, it smells like carrot cake with like a cream cheese powdered sugar frosting. It was nice. I would most likely get this one again for Easter melting. Then in the living room, dining room entryway, I did alternating warmers of sugar cookie. You can tell this brick has been hanging around for a while, but I just have those 2 big brick cubes left. But yeah, I did alternating warmers with sugar cookie and pink tulips, and this is the oil leaking culprit. I don't know if you can see how oily that is. Pink tulips is so pretty. I love this scent. I might have one more bar, but this might have been my last one. I can't remember, but it's so, so pretty. I think this was a scent of the month in, I don't know, 2016 maybe. And that's when this bar is from. And it performed so well. I had no issues with it. It smells so good. It's just so pretty. It's definitely a little perfumey. It's not like you're like sticking your face in an authentic tulip. It's like a perfumey floral. But it's very pretty. It's kind of delicate, but it performs well. And with the sugar cookie or even vanilla bean buttercream or any kind of vanilla based blender scent, it's really, really nice. I like a creamy floral. I love that. So I'm just gonna sit these up here because I don't want that to leak anywhere else. But yeah, I love that blend. If you happen to have those two on hand, I would give it a try. I don't know if I liked Pink Tulip. I feel like I liked it better with vanilla bean buttercream, but it works with any kind of, you know, vanilla blender scent. Then in the back room, I had Lilacs and Violets, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a really pretty floral. Yeah, really, really nice. A little powdery. I feel like violets tend to be a little powdery, but it's really pretty. I need to grab a bar of that, I think. And then I had Be My Honey. This is really pretty too. It's definitely sweet honey. It smells like those honey sticks that I used to eat when I was a kid. But I think there's like jasmine or something in here. There's a floral, like a light floral. This is really good. I really like that. I don't know if I love that one when it was originally out, but I would get more of that if it ever came back. I did really like that. It's a good honey. Sometimes honey is off-putting. This one smells like actual honey, I feel like. So I liked the other honey one too. What was the other one that came out with the Be Kind warmer? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. I liked that honey too. I feel like I like Scentsy's honey. Okay, and then the last one I had going in the back room was Farmer's Market. I actually forgot about this scent until I pulled out this tester, and I remember I really liked this scent when it came out. This is like cucumber, carrot, and rose. I feel like there's some apple in here. It's such a unique blend, but it's so good and just like fresh. Slightly green, slightly floral, slightly whatever carrot is. I like Farmer's Market. I would definitely get more of that if it ever came out. And those three, again, were really nice. It smelled like spring in the back room. So I enjoyed Farmer's Market and I enjoyed that combination. Okay, next day was melt a chocolate or candy scent. So I went with candy because in springtime, I'm not so much into the chocolates. I like chocolate scents, but definitely more fall, winter, especially around like Valentine's Day. So I went with some candy scents. In the kitchen, I had marshmallow peep cookies. I think Angie Kentucky Waxy Girl stuck this in the round robin that we did last year. So this is sugar cookies, marshmallow fluff, white vanilla, sweet creamed sugar, and she wrote that it was from April 2021. This performed so well. It was so strong and so good. The Bathing Garden does amazing marshmallow scents, amazing vanilla. Oh, this was good. It was really good and it was so strong. I loved this. So that just, it goes to show that the Bathing Garden, I've said it before, but her wax has incredible shelf time. Like, you can let it sit and you do not have to worry about it losing its scent, losing its strength. It just gets stronger. So love that one. I would get that again. I have a whole jumbo clam of marshmallow cookie bomb though right now, and I love that one too. So I don't need to get this one until, you know, I get through that jumbo clam. Okay, and then let's see, what did I do? Oh, I did pink haze through the bedrooms and bathrooms upstairs. This is really nice. This is, what is Pink Haze? I don't even know. It has like marshmallow fondant. So, is there some kind of berry in here? Maybe a citrus. Pink Haze is so good. I had this in my club for a little bit too, but I took it out. I feel like Pink Haze, Sugar, what's the new one? Pinkberry Fluff, even maybe Starburst Sky, you could kind of group into that like scent category, but they're all different. And I don't know. Before I melted this, I would have said Starburst Sky was my favorite, but Pink Haze is just, it's just so good. It's just so good. And I don't know what year this Bring Back My Bar was, but it was like discolored and it performs so well. So strong and just so pretty, and but it's like fuzzy and warm at the same time. I don't know. Pink Haze is such a good bar. I would get more of that. Then in the living room, dining room, and entryway, I had Gimme Candy, which is supposed to be like a candy corn kind of scent. When I first smelled Gimme Candy, I got like vanilla buttercream from it. It smelled really good. And then it kind of transformed and I started to get more of that like butterscotch pudding that a lot of people get from it. This time when I melted it, I got a lot of maple. And I have a feeling that it was just because I melted it on a day when it was warmer out. I feel like this is a more of a fall winter kind of scent for me, because when I melt it then I don't get a lot of the maple from it, but this time I did, and I think it was just because it was warmer outside. I do have this in my club. I think I will continue to get it. I just need to see if I keep getting that maple, because maple's not my favorite, especially when that's all I can smell. And then in the back room I did Berry Bright, which is like a sweet blue raspberry kind of scent. It's nice. I forget if this one is in the catalog right now or not. I had that one going with Strawberry Taffy, which does just smell like strawberry taffy. It's not a favorite of mine, but I feel like a lot of people would like that one. And then I had Candy Crave and Sugar going in the other warmer together. And Candy Crave there's some cotton candy in here, but it was almost a little perfumey to me. Yeah, I don't know, it kind of smelled like a perfumey cotton candy. And then with Candy Crave I had Sugar going, and Sugar is like Aqualina's pink sugar. It again kind of has that cotton candy perfumey kind of scent, but I really like Sugar. I have some bars of that too. It's a really nice scent. And then I ended up throwing in from Angel Experiment 624. I had one cube left. This was one that Catherine put in the round robin again that we did last year. She stuck it in there for me, and for some reason I was just holding on to one cube of this even though I have more bars in my collection. I love this scent. I threw this in, I think I put it in the warmer with the Strawberry Taffy just to kind of help it out a little bit, because I really love this scent and not so much the Strawberry Taffy. I hope this one comes back this summer. I feel like Angel and Stitch tend to come back every summer, so I'm hoping that they do. I really like both of them. I do have bars of each of them in my collection, but I would like to have more because they're really good scents and really good performers for me. So that's what I did on the candy scent day. The next day, the 11th, was 8-track tape day. Melt a scent that reminds you of the 60s, 70s, or 80s. We'll start with upstairs. In the bedrooms and bathrooms, I did Nancy's Bedroom from Vintage Chic Scents. This is baby soft perfume and herbal essences, acai berries, and satin. So Nancy's bedroom is a reference to Nancy from Stranger Things, which is set in the 80s. And this smells really good, like clean, shampoo-y. I didn't get a lot of the baby soft scent on warm, but I got a lot of that herbal essences, and it was super strong. Like 10 out of 10 on strength. Like I said, it was in the bedrooms and bathrooms upstairs, and I could smell it downstairs. So this one was really strong, which isn't always the case for me with vintage chic scents. Her wax can be very hit or miss for me as far as strength goes, but this was really strong. So if I saw this pop up in a pre-order or an RTS before she closes, I would probably grab it again because I did really like that. And in the living room, dining room, and entryway, I melted Hendrix from Scentsy. This is a Bring Back My Bar from 2016. But it's still, the wax was really clean and not oily at all, which I just find interesting because some of the newer scents are oily like right away, and that's why I've had since 2016, and it came out so cleanly. I love Hendrix though. Again, this is one that I had in my club for a little while, and I took it out, and it's a regret. I have a lot of club regrets because this is like the perfect earthy scent. This is like patchouli and tobacco flower, and it's just so good. It's strong and it will last you for days. If you leave wax in your warmers for days, it will last. It's just a good scent. We've seen this one come back a lot, so I feel like it'll come back at some point. I hope it comes back at some point because this was my last bar. I love Hendrix though. Obviously for 60s, 70s, or 80s, I had to melt Hendrix. Okay, then I had, oh, you know what? I didn't do Nancy's bedroom in mine and my husband's bedroom. I did Dazed from Yummer's Delight. And this was very like Nag Champa kind of scent. That might be all it is. I feel like there's something else in here, but it could just be like straight Nag Champa, which I love. It's really nice. This performed well in my Accord warmer, and I would probably get that one again. I really like those kinds of scents. In the kitchen, I did Cali Vibes, and it has this Volkswagen graphic there on the label, and this one was so good. It's so unique. I believe this is Thai sticky rice, and then it had some like woodsy notes with it, like possibly teakwood. I don't know. It was really good. It's that Thai sticky rice that you've probably smelled from other vendors before. Really good. This was so strong, and I loved those woodsy notes added in the background. I would get that one again for sure. I love that. And then in the back room, I had, so in one warmer, I had Here Comes the Sunflowers, which reminds me of the Beatles. This is really pretty. I need to get a bar of this. It's that like perfumey sunflower kind of scent. I really like that. So really enjoy that scent. And then in another warmer, I did Bonfire Beach with Pink Haze. And we already talked about Pink Haze, but this little tiny tester was so strong. Bonfire Beach is a favorite of mine. It's like ocean air, white flint, and then toasted marshmallow. It's so good. I have several bars of this and I need to melt them. For some reason, I like hoard my Bonfire Beach bars, even though I always put it in my club when it discontinues, and I have so many bars in my collection. I love Bonfire Beach on its own or blended with other things, and with Pink Haze, these two were really nice together. And then in the third warmer back there, I had Love and Happiness with Vanilla Oud. Vanilla Oud, I think I have a few bars of. It's really nice. Yeah, it's just like a really nice, relaxing, woodsy vanilla kind of scent. I love Vanilla Oud. I would love to see that one come back, and I bring back my bar so then I would feel comfortable melting the bars that I have. And Love and Happiness, I don't remember when this one was out last. It might have been in a Bring Back My Bar not too long ago. I can't remember. This one is interesting. I think this one has a chestnut note. It's also kind of perfumey, but I did really like this, and I think if this ever came back or I ever saw it pop up in a sale, I would grab some of that. I did really like that, and I really liked it with the vanilla oud. So I really enjoyed the whole scent vibe in the house that day. Okay, what is next? Melt a pink wax for International Day of Pink on the 12th. In the kitchen, I had, what am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, you know what? I think that this week must have started with the 6th. So we'll go back to that because I started on the 7th. We'll go back to the 6th, but on the 12th, I melted Dryad Blossoms in the tea light warmer in the kitchen. This is from the Bathing Garden. It was a sample. I've had this sample a few times. I might have had a clamshell of it at one point. This is fruity. I think it's just fruit, but I kind of get a floral from this, and I don't know if it's just the name that is throwing me off. I definitely get like grape from this, possibly mulberry, possibly strawberry. It's very fruity. I kind of go back and forth with this one, whether or not I like it. I did really enjoy it this time. So it's one that I would possibly get in the future, but it just depends on, you know, what else I'm ordering at that time. And then in the bulb warmers, I had Exactly 2 Days Slow. This is Black Plum, Sweet Cassis, Bergamot Resin, Creamed Tonka Beans. So this one, it took me forever, but I think I figured it out. I could not figure out what this scent reminded me of. I think it reminds me of Midnight Pomegranate. Is that right? Was that the name? Midnight Pomegranate. I had the body cream. I really liked it, but it always smelled a little like candy-like to me, and that's kind of what I was getting here. I think that's what it is. It reminds me of Midnight Pomegranate, I think was what the name was. But yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be a dupe or it just happens to smell like that, but it smells very similar to me. This was okay. It's a lighter performer, probably not one that I'll get again. I might just like finish this up in the bedroom one day because I feel like it would do better in my Accord warmer. Then in the living room, dining room entryway, I had, what is this? Pink Sunshine melting. I do really like this scent. I have it in my club. I really like it. This is like plum, pear. I think there's supposed to be like rose milk in here. I don't necessarily get rose milk. I do get a floral, and I guess it is rose, but it doesn't like stand out. This is more fruity to me than it is floral. And I also get a little bit of an herbal note. I don't know where that's coming from. I don't know if anyone else gets that, but I definitely get that in here. Or maybe even like a peppery kind of note. I don't know. I do really like this one. I think I'm going to keep it in my club for now. I don't know if it's going to stay there forever. I put this in yesterday and I went upstairs for a few minutes and I came back down and it smelled a little bit like rotting fruit. And it scared me for a second because that is not what this smelled like to me the first time I melted it. But it definitely did for just like a couple minutes when I came down the stairs. But then it switched back into what it smells like on cold. And I really liked it. So I don't think I have any other bars of it on hand. The next bar that I get when I melt it, I'll decide if it's gonna stay in my club or not, because I do really like it. But if I get that like rotted fruit scent again, I don't know that I want to keep it in my club. But it's strong. It's definitely, for me, it has been a one day and done kind of scent, but it is strong while it's going. And then in the back room, I did watermelon tangerine. This is one that I've never had a bar of. It's really nice. I might consider getting a bar of this for summer. Yeah, it's not bad. It doesn't smell like Jolly Rancher watermelon to me, so I do kind of like that. And then I had hibiscus pineapple. This is pretty. I know a lot of people really like this one. Is there coconut in this one too, and hibiscus pineapple? I feel like I get coconut. Yeah, but it's like a pretty perfumey, fruity floral. It's nice. I don't know if I have any of that. I might have melted this one before, but I did like it. And then the last one here is Aloha Citrus. I just realized that my light went off, so if you saw it get darker, that's why. Hopefully you can still see everything okay. But the other one that I melted with those two was Aloha Citrus. I really like Aloha Citrus. It has this like bite to it that I really like. I need to check my collection and see if I have a bar of that one. Is this one available? I think it is. I think it is. If I don't have a bar, I'll probably want to get a bar for summer. So that blend back there was really nice. Okay, let's go back to the 6th of April, since I didn't realize that that's what this week started with. And that was melt a wax from your favorite scent category. So I kind of went with fresh, clean, aquatic, I don't know. I melted in the kitchen Poseidon's Grotto from the Bathing Garden. This is agave lime juice, key lime, lime zest, salt water, and candied ginger. I love this. It is so good. It really reminds me of being at the beach. This one I would get a jumbo clam of. The salt water is so good in here. I love this one. So this is like my favorite scent category, like fresh, clean, aquatic, beachy. I just love that. Definitely will get, I hope she offers this in the summer collection. I really hope, because I would definitely get more of this one. I was gonna hoard it, but I decided to just melt it and enjoy it, and I did. So I had that in the kitchen, and then in the living room, dining room, and entryway, I had cucumber lime in half the warmers. I'm obsessed with this scent. I want to melt this every day. I have to force myself not to. It's so good. Clean, fresh, watery. You get a little bit of that lime zest. Oh, I lost a piece. Don't want to lose that. Really, really good. I love cucumber lime. So had that in half the warmers, and then in the other half I had Pima cotton. And Pima cotton to me smells like you took the dry, warm laundry out of the dryer and you're putting the wet, freshly washed laundry into the dryer. That's what Pima cotton smells like to me. This is my favorite laundry right now. It's so good. And I've been wanting to melt these together, and it was just as good as I had hoped. I loved it. Again, these two have a similar strength and longevity in the warmer, so they were really nice together. In the back room, I had Cocoa Lime, which is lime and coconut. It's good. It's not a favorite of mine, but it's a really popular one. A lot of people love this scent. To me, it's like a buttery coconut with a little bit of lime. I don't know that I've ever melted through a bar of it, but it's nice. It's not a favorite for me. Melted that with Mad for Melon. I don't know if this one came back. I feel like there's honeydew. This is nice. It's a nice melon scent. It's not one that I like necessarily would need more of. And then I melted it with appletini splash, and this is one that I've been debating getting a clam of because I've heard like rave reviews about this one, and it is really nice. It's that like green apple, and there's almost like a little bit of an effervescence here, and it has kind of a syrupy quality to it as well. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to get a bar of that because I did enjoy this, and I would like to just try it on its own. But that is everything that I've melted in the last week. So let me know if you prefer the scents kind of broken up like this, or if you like it better when I do it by vendor. I just thought we would try this out and see how it goes. Let me know if you've been following along with the melting challenge. What have you been melting and loving or melting and hating recently? I just want to talk to you guys in the comments. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.